Hello, welcome back everybody. Hope you're having a good day. So today's mission is to go through Milton and try to find all the materials we're going to need for for fixing the tower. I had an idea. We're going to be gathering the car battery and all the scrap metal and everything else, and we're not going to need all of this stuff carrying around with us. It's just going to slow us down and make us heavy. So I'm going to drop a lot of things here that just... Do we have anything in the thermos? Yes, we do. Okay, so we'll keep the thermos on us. But need to drop a lot of stuff that just we're not going to be using while we're looting the town. We're already doing really good. We're 45 right now, 45 pounds. I won't need the knife. I'm gonna keep the hacksaw in case I see any maples or anything like that on our way. This for the wolves. This to pry open anything. I don't know. We're probably pretty good there. Let's see, we left off here with the blizzard, so no point in going outside right now. So yeah, let's read. Alright, and that's that completed. Take a look outside. No good. Okay. So let's look through the house for scrap metal that I can chop up. One. Let me eat first. So how was everybody's Labor Day weekend? Did you guys have a good time? Do anything fun? We went to my family's house up in the woods. They have a cabin. We spent some time with them, spent the night. It was fun. And 26. Why can't I chop this up? Okay. Yeah, we had fun doing that. This weekend we have plans for, we're going to do a little bit of light remodeling to the house, some painting and whatnot. And we're going to be putting up a divider in the kids'... Oh, shoot. Okay, let's just go, but first I'm going to mark this. So that's the house where our stuff's at. But take a look in here. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing some light remodeling in the house this weekend. So we have 3 kids and only 2 bedrooms for them. So right now the 2 boys share a room. And as they're getting older, you know, they're needing more space and privacy, but there's literally nothing we can do. Like, we were looking at the housing market yesterday, like houses in our area, or even out of our area. Like we really broadened the scope here just to see if there was anything we could do. And every house that we could afford is like a major downgrade from the one we're in now, like a total shack falling apart. And every house that's like comparable or a slight step up from what we have now is like a $250,000 or 300,000. You know, that's living prices are pretty good in my state. So I know there's a lot of states out there where like, you know, $250,000 or 300,000 is like pretty basic. But yeah, God, it's terrible out there, isn't it? So I'm glad we at least own our home. There's a lot of people my age who don't. So we have that going for us, but we just have no solution to the space problem right now, to them needing rooms. So what we did was we bought a little room divider on Amazon, and we're gonna have to use that. Hopefully some things change in the future, but you know, that's all we can do for now. Here we go. All right, let's go take a look for a battery. But you know, I'm thinking back to when I was a kid, and even just like rearranging the furniture in my bedroom, you know, every couple of months, like moving the bed to this side of the room instead of that side. You know, that was pretty fun. So hopefully the kids appreciate it. It's the best we can do. Alright, let's find a battery. Oh, come on. Okay. We'll check over here at the gas station, and then we'll double back and then head towards the, I guess the church. There's a couple of cars over there down that way. Oh, there's a wolf over here sometimes. Yeah, he's over there. He might not see us. No luck.
That would have been handy.
Alright, well, while we're here, I'm gonna go in here and look for the fuses that we need, or the wires. I did bring my lantern. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, oh. Oopsie. Okay. Move this. Oh, okay. Alright, no. No wires or fuses or anything yet. This might be difficult.
Don't want to run out of water.
Okay, oh. Oh, there we go. We got a fuse. Broken metal door.
Could end up being useful.
Oops, I meant to grab that.
I could use this.
Oh, there we go. We got a lantern. Just to make sure we didn't overlook anything. Oh yeah, see, there we go. Some wires. Okay. Just gonna loot all this while we're here. And oh yeah, another fuse. Okay, good, good. We need one more fuse and I think 2 more wires or 1 more wire. Alright, good progress here. Do we need to search this? Okay. I think that's it. Let's go out this way. And I'm gonna go up to the park where Lily Barker died. So that's just right up the road here. We got a truck here. All right. No luck.
This stuff will come in handy.
So, like a lot of players, I like to pull down one of the visors in a car so that I know that I've already searched it. So that way I can just like peek in the window if I'm ever curious to like, have I been here before? And if I see the visor down, then I'm... Shoot. Where were you? You jerk. Oh my goodness. Popped out of nowhere. Good thing I have this flare ready. Whew. Alright. So he didn't get the memo. We're trying to take a chill. Alright. I thought that was something there.
This will come in handy.
Okay. Lexi swapped in some new gear at lockbox number 4. Might come in handy. Okay. Alright, I just watched Leopard Trix's guide on Milton. And I think that is the lockbox over by the bear. There's a lot of cars over there, so we're gonna head that way and try to find the battery. And may as well get that lockbox while we're on the way. I guess I'll pick up the scrap metal. Just for the next... Oh, hello there. Just for the next tower that we'll have to fix. Now we need to head back. We made pretty good progress. Okay. Let's head to this house over here. The house on the hill. Oop. Alright. Do have some birch here. I'll go ahead and take these.
Too much stuff to carry.
It's a good thing we dropped all that stuff, right? Now we're all overloaded again. Alright, give me what I need, please. Oh. Nope. Okay then. Let's check out the car on this road.
Not sure why I feel so tight. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, let's eat and drink and loot around in here. I'm going to try to make the most of the day before sleeping. And
mouth so dry.
Eat a bunch of this stuff that we found. So let me talk a little bit about the newest episode that I've released of Tales from the Long Dark. We're on episode 8 right now. Can you believe that? I've had, you know, this kind of vague idea of like a big story, you know, to make with this. And oops. It's exciting now to see it like actually, you know, coming together and having this many episodes in. We're a bit more than halfway, I think. It's a little hard to gauge like how long each story segment I think is going to take, you know, to get from here to there, and the story in between. Like, I kind of estimate, you know, that'll take like 20 or 30 minutes, and then it ends up being 45, you know, so I'll have to cut it down sometimes or cut an episode in half, which I actually had to do with this one. So if you'll notice on my on episode 7's next time segment, I included like Molly's farmhouse under a blizzard and getting to the bunker and everything. I thought I was going to be able to do that all in episode 8, but it turns out it took more time than I thought, so I had to cut that in half. So I try to do good with my estimating, you know, so that in the little in the next time scene you actually see what's going to happen next time. But you know, sometimes it just happens that I can't include all of that. But that'll be in episode 9. And as far as my estimations go, I think we're going to have like 14 or 15 episodes. But we'll see. It could be like 17. Who knows? So yeah, in episode 8 here, we get back to Matt's story. And let's see. Let's go ahead and take that. We're going to take everything and bring it back to the house. Yeah, so we're back to Matt's story. And he's recovering from his bear attack that he had. And he's just been chilling at the house, you know, resting, taking it easy. And he ended up chopping a lot of the firewood in the house to, you know, to feed the fire and keep himself warm. Ended up chopping up the bed and dragging the mattress to in front of the fire. We were already up here. Okay.
I might have to drop some gear.
And this episode was really neat because I was able to include, like my series started out as just Matt, and he's trying to make sense of the situation that he's in and everything, right? So it's kind of a slow start, and I'm introducing the character and the problems he's facing. And let's see, those are boarded up. So yeah, let's go drop stuff off. And then I started introducing more about his background, his backstory and everything, talking about his past and his relationship with his father and everything, a relationship with his mother. And since the dad episode now I'm introducing dad's story, and I'm talking about like a little bit more of the world of the game, characters like Justy and everything. Now in episode 8 here, you know, we've got Sutherland in the story now, as well as his brother Wyatt, and Barbara was, you know, briefly shown in like a little kind of a bit of world building scene, you know, showing like what life on the island used to be like and how these characters knew each other and stuff.
Too heavy.
See. We got to redrop a bunch of things, lighten our load a bit here. I'll keep that. Oh, we're full here. Okay. There we go. We'll use that cabinet. We'll keep these low condition things and eat them later. Alright, that. Okay. Maybe I'll keep the lantern this time. What do you think? Or maybe not. Nah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Okay. Oh, I don't need 6 of those. Okay. Let's keep going. So I got to talk to Sutherland in episode 8. And that was pretty tricky to do because I found Jitwire's video that just includes all the dialogue in the quest line with Sutherland. And it's over 30 minutes long. So I had to go through all of his dialogue and write down the lines that I like and chop it up, you know, from throughout the 30 minutes there. And try to come up with... Oh, here we go. Here's our battery.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Let's go partially fix that tower. But yeah, I had to take the lines that I liked from Sutherland and pick them out and put them in context with like what my characters is talking about, what his goals are, what he's saying. That was pretty fun to do. And of course, so I had 2 voice guests this time. I'm broadening my reach, my scope here. I've got Rand Althor, who was previously on the Survivor's Corner podcast and expressed interest in voice acting something. So Jitwire and Kirk said, oh, hey, well, you should work with Wandering Firekeeper. So I reached out to him, he said yes, and I also reached out to Leopard Tricks, and she also said yes. And once again, these people are just great at voice acting. So, you know, I ask them, I send them the script, I say, here's the lines, and they were both so quick, they got back to me like the next day or the same day, like, it was really quick. And they said, how is that, you know, like, I think both of them asked me, you know, how is that, you know, if you need anything else, like, ask me, or, you know, direct me if I'm doing anything wrong here, anything. And I was like, no, it's good. So I just took their voice lines and put them in. And it was a fun little scene of just like life on the island before the catastrophe. So I had to build up the shop and make it look like a real shop and everything. That was pretty fun going through with the dev console. I was just adding. I think most of the items in the game are in that shop. Most of the items that would sell in a shop, you know, like obviously I don't have like the wolf furs and crafted items, but we got some clothes in there, gloves, all the food, everything, a bunch of the books and stuff. It was pretty fun building that shop out. And the Place Anywhere mod really helped with that because I was able to... I took the lantern to lighten up the shop, and then I just placed it in the ceiling like this. Very, like, not very noticeable, but it just brightens up the whole area. So that makes things a lot easier than how I was doing them before. I was using the trick with like the shelves and the broom and everything to place things in weird areas. But the Place Anywhere mod really helped. Okay, we need to go over here and drop this battery. There's the worst part of the job out of the way. Alright, I need 3 fuses. I need 2 wires. So, are we having another Aurora? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. We really should have gone to Bleak Inlet. Why am I having 2 Auroras in a row? That's wild. Okay. We'll come back with, what is it? 1 more fuse and 1 more wire. Doing pretty good. I should be able to find that in one of the houses. Yep. We got an Aurora. I don't have my flashlight on me right now. Okay, so this is a... Oh no! My control... Hold on, guys. My controller died. Let me pause the recording here. Hi, it's me editing this, and I'm trying to salvage the rest of this episode. I'll explain what happened in a moment, but for now I've got the gameplay set to 4 times speed while I explain things. If you want to skip ahead, you know, that's fine. Just look at the chapter selection down at the bottom, and you'll be able to, you know, get back to where I have this fixed. What happened was my controller died, and when I plugged it into the computer to charge it, it automatically changed my microphone and gameplay audio settings to come through the controller instead of where I have OBS set to record from. So I had put my headphones into the PlayStation controller, and I was able to hear the audio, but it was not recording on OBS. So for this whole segment here, there's no audio, there's no mic, there's no game audio. And a little while into the recording, I figure out what happened. Like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, that probably changed my settings, didn't it? So I stopped the game, and I went and checked my settings, and I fixed them. And then I rebooted the game, and everything was good from there. So the latter half of the episode is good. It's just this in-between that I had to speed up the time and show. So I wanted to still show what happened. You're not missing much, honestly. It's just me looting these houses. But we find a lot of food and everything. But yeah, I didn't want to like re-record the episode. I do keep backups of my saves in case anything like really bad happens. So I could have just deleted this recording and then backed up the save and like redo the whole episode from start. Honestly, it would be kind of tedious to do that, relooting all the Milton houses again and trying to pretend as if like nothing happened and this is my first time doing the episode or something like that, trying to keep my reactions genuine. Yeah, that's more complication than necessary, really. So I'm just leaving this up here, and I'll just kind of talk with you and hang out with you while we wait for this to play out. I think what I'll do after this voiceover is I'll go find some chill background music that we can listen to while this is going on. Something like 4 or 5 minutes long. Hopefully you like it. You can see I'm finding a lot of food in the house here. A lot of potatoes, chips, soda. Pretty good stuff. I don't remember what I was saying in this section of the video here with the mic cut out. Just probably just rambling about something. Who knows? Commenting on, what I'm finding, I guess. I do remember I was wanting to find some of the buffer memories while I was out here during the Aurora. And I ended up getting one, but I got distracted about something, and I forgot to check out the one in the credit union. But I'm not going to worry about them too much, though, because they're really tedious to get. So, yeah, it's a shame we lost the microphone recordings there, because I was really saying some really profound stuff there. Got into like a little motivational speech there, really life-changing stuff, but it was lightning in a bottle, like I can't recreate that. I don't know, I don't remember what I said there. That's okay, here I am restarting the game, because I had figured that there was something wrong with the settings. And see, okay, we're about to have the game audio start back up here in a minute, but no microphone, like I said, so. Yeah, so, I was talking in this episode a bit about doing a remodel. I think it was before this, so. And I'm working really hard on that right now, trying to get the kids' rooms cleaned up. Because, of course, my daughter hears that the boys are getting a remodel to their room. They're getting their room like painted and everything. So she's jealous. She wants her room painted. She wants a new bed and everything. We can't afford that, so we're just gonna buy her some paint. So I have to paint the kids' bedrooms this weekend, build some beds, put up the room divider. It's not like one of those zigzag room dividers that you see. It's a full screen like curtain from floor to ceiling, and it's got like some tension rods or something to hold it up. I hope it works well. But yeah, I've got a very busy weekend. I got to cut the grass. I got to clean the pool. We got a little inflatable pool in the backyard that's been just kind of like sitting with water for a while. Drawing mosquitoes probably. I really need to clean that out. I got a lot going on right now. A little busy.
Where's the good stuff?
I am glad that I have a good chunk of work done on the next episode of Tales. So about like half of the episode is roughed in right now. So that gives me time for these projects that I have. Okay, well here's funny because I remember when I was in this room, I was talking about how if you ever need coffee in the game, come here because there's always a lot of coffee. And it was funny because when I said it, I hadn't found this last can here of coffee. So I'd found 1 tin and 2 cups of coffee. And I was like, yeah, if you ever need coffee, come here. There's a lot of coffee. And then the very next metal tin that I open has some coffee in it. So 2 tins and 2 cups of coffee equals out to 12 cups of coffee. So pretty good haul for just one building here. And so here we are. We're about to get right back on track with, I have the audio restored. So thanks for bearing with me through that. Now I've got a lesson that I've learned. I need to check and make sure that my controller's fully charged. So, but doing this recording and YouTube stuff, there's always something that pops up that's a new challenge that you have to learn and account for. Yeah, the episode's going to resume right about now, so I'll leave it there. Thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, man. Okay. This charge cable's very finicky. Do you hear that? Okay, I have like a sound glitch in my game. Every now and then you hear like the woodpecker or something. But it sounds like he's like woodpeckering on woodpeckering. It sounds like he's hammering away on like a metal wall or something. Like the sound is just off. I don't know what to make of that sound. It's really weird. Alright, that's boarded up. That is not. I don't think we were at this house yet. Oh, yeah, we were. Okay. So now it's just this house at the end, right? Okay, have not been here. Okay, potato.
I wonder who owns this stuff.
Sure, I'll take it.
This'll come in handy.
I hope there are a lot of places to explore in BlackFrost, like a lot of houses and different buildings. And I hope they do a little better with making everything look a little bit more unique rather than cookie cuttery. Okay. But yeah, I hope there's a lot of variety and a lot of cool places to go and explore. And I can't wait, honestly. BlackFrost just looks so fun. I didn't start playing this game until like all the regions were already out. You know? Actually, I think I first started playing the game like right before they released Sundered Pass. So Sundered Pass was a new region for me when it first came out. But it's gonna be fun having BlackFrost just to have a new map, new environment and everything to explore. See, have we looked in here? Yeah, we have. Okay. Well, we're running out of houses here. We're gonna have to go to the church and those trailers up there. Yeah, I think I've searched all this now. Wolf up ahead, where are you? Right there? Alright, well. I think this is the last house in Milton that we have not searched. Oh, here we go. Oh no, we have searched it. Okay. Forgive me for getting a little confused and turned around here. All these houses are so much the same. And like I said, talking while I game is a little distracting in itself, so. Where did that wolf go? Alright, we're coming up on time, I think, for the episode, so I'm gonna get to this church, and we'll save in the church and continue on from there. A trick I've learned for people who get annoyed at Will's breathing, don't run more than half of your stamina meter. Just run for little bits and take a break. And also I have the audio settings, I have the voice set down to 50% volume. So that helps. So you'll notice a lot of times when I'm playing that I will stop running once it reaches like the bottom there, the halfway point. If you go too much further beyond that, he really starts wheezing. So just do short little sprints and you'll be good. We really got an abundance of food this episode. Really nice. Okay. So here we are at the church. I'll wrap up here. I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for watching my Long Dark Tales from the Long Dark series as well. We'll leave that wolf for next episode. I'm not going to deal with him right now. Goodbye, buddy. All right. Yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all next week with this. I'm going to go ahead and record the next episode now, though, to get ahead of schedule here, because as I'm working on the episodes, once I get like really involved in working on them, it's hard for me to have time to do anything else. So just going to record a couple of these to have them like loaded in the chamber, so to speak, right? And that way I can just full focus my attention on the next episode and not leave you guys hanging with what happens next in this playthrough. So I'll just go ahead and save right here, and I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye.